And starting to get pushed in, and with the rotation of Pi as well, maybe they could try and get onto Bulldog. If they can get the lead in Hex, they could have a good shot of it. Not quite hitting level 6, but it might not matter with the Scorched Earth, the stun into the Sunstrike. There's your first blood. And very nice, of course, as well, that RTZ will get that killing blow. So
that's why you notice Loda up at top. He's pushing in past the creep wave to make sure that the Clockwork doesn't just get free farm. As the bottom S4 set up, he's the ultimate available if they just TP in one more hero.
Let's see if they can catch out here. They're going to focus on Pi, allowing Bulldog to get in, looking for the bashes. Hemvy's turning around now, starting to punch into S4. S4's got to be careful, you know, this level 6 Grow, he certainly punches. One more touch, oh, not quite enough. And Bulldog just turning around, man fighting against the side of Secret. He's got a time walk in a second. Can he finish off Puppey? Jumps forward now, Puppey is able to duke it out to the south. MV, they're looking for Bulldog here. Bulldog, he's in a lot of trouble. If he gets a bash, he won't. He won't get the bash. Puppey teasing him there, giving the vision to MV. And Secret do find themselves a second. S4's come back into this one. And with the lasso, trying to drag him back. Puppey's still around with the Scorched Earth, and he'll kind of play it around the side, get the burn damage through. They'll lose MV, they'll get S4 in return. And they're just unable to transition it into a reliable mid-game with some questionable decisions. We'll see if they've learned from the mistakes, and with this kind of different lineup, they can make something a little bit more successful happen. Pi, very nicely as well, ignores the void, goes for the lockdown onto Ake. Very, very smart play and choice there from the line.
And this is going to free up the map
Radiant's top tower
a lot for them, as somebody has to come deal with mid, and at the same time, Universe finally starting to grab those levels up at top that he so crucially needs.
He really, really does. Still been Alliance really just holding strong on their safe lane, mid lane. Look at this, going in again. S4 in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down. Another kill for RTZ. It really doesn't get better than this for the Invoker. Coming up to 9 minutes in. You know, the amount of kills that he's had at the early timing on that Midas.
I actually find him here as Envy fears that cliff though, and great game sense by him.
Yeah, and from the side of Secret as well, they're all coming around mid. You've got the full 5-man here, so if Alliance do decide to take a fight, that will be back up. Chrono's going to get dropped on Envy, but look, Secret already rotating in. Universe trying to get him with a hook shot. Envy, can he be kept alive? He's going to walk himself off. They're trying to turn around. They nearly get Ake. He has to get out with the Hex onto Bulldog. Pi, initiating the turnaround. They found Ake as well as he burned out. So 2 kills for Secret.
In game number 1, it felt just a bit off because they have a Spectre, they were rolling in the lanes, and then they just felt like they had to make something happen. And now this game they're playing a lot more patient.
Look at this, a wild dragon's been found. EGM walks around the mid lane, and Puppey and Pi will be quick to sort that out.
I think death knell of this hero right now is that he's behind the Clockwork in net worth. Void obviously being a little bit more farm heavy.
Oh, look at this ward as well. This could set up a beautiful hook shot. It really could. If they come round here, University's got the eyes on. Who's he going to go to? The blink out there from S4. She's going to focus their attention towards Loda. They caught him out. He's on his own. Doom, everything drops onto the fish. And that is Loda gone. So we talked about them wanting to do something with the smoke, with the blink down reveal on Loda's Slardar. It's been revealed, but it's not him finding the initiation. It's Secret jumping onto him. Bottom lane, Bulldog goes for the Chrono onto Envy, but RTZ on the sideline just punching into him. Can they kill this man? They've got the lasso dragging him in. They should have a good shot at this one with the Supernova as well. Envy ticking low. RTZ as well trying to get himself away from this. Envy will get caught out by the stun. They'll take him down, and at the same time they found themselves a second. Exactly the 2 kind of pickoffs that Alliance wanted to find, and I mean out the mid lane a little bit whilst having S4 in position on the side.
Any lineup that just features a single core, the Void and the Slaughter obviously not really being one positions that you necessarily want at some point, especially with this hood build that Bulldog decided to go for, and Loda just hasn't been able to farm too much. So in that situation, of course, you would like Secret's lineup. Yeah. They can afford to passive it out because your Invoker has a lot of room to grow. He has very definitive power spikes. Same with his Drow Ranger even. And the 2 supports from Secret just have a little bit more impact when it comes to team fights.
Look at S4 on the side here. Still hanging around. They'll spot him out. The question is, do they want to try and jump in onto the bat? So they don't want to here with a hook shot. Holding it off, but now they will. I mean, yeah, S4 is miles away from his team, and he's gone. S4 teased him a little bit too long, and Secret, they'll jump on him. I mean, actually from Puppey. Maybe telling RTZ to be safe, stay back. But now, I mean, EGM has come rather far down this lane. 4-star isn't going to save you some. And they'll pick themselves up another one. That's got to be an issue. Especially, yeah, when you're running that lineup. Where's your late game? in comparison to a Drown and Invoker, and S4 has been caught out. The Sunstrike, this man is very much a dead man. Universe comes in to seal the deal, and that's the back gone for 50 seconds. With kind of plays like this, it looks like this is a surefire going to be going to a game 3 here, Blitz at the moment.
At this rate, just because Secret, they continue to outfarm you.
And look at EGM, top, this is another kill for Invoker. RTZ's just styling on them this game.
Yeah, they're just, I think this is the part of the game where mentally they've kind of checked out a little bit, where there aren't a lot of things that you can do. Secret, even though they're playing passively, they still wake up Alliance once in a while with the gank. They say, oh, keep on your toes. Then Alliance feels a little bit more scared, and Secret find one pick off once in a while.
Oh, Loader slides in and immediately getting boosted, beaten down by Secret. And yeah, back to base, Ake. Back to base. Bulldog will come in. Well, he's got a Chronosphere. He's not really got anyone else around to help him. Now with the TP through from Bat, S4 jumps in, gets the last onto Universe. Bulldog, nice Chrono on the back lines, holding back the heroes. Universe with the Blade Mail up, actually forcing out. Universe styling himself out of the base. He'll survive. They'll beat the Supernova, but Secret, they're coming in, they're trying to take it out, and they will. That's going to be 2-3 down, 5 back from Bulldog. Invoker will pop, but he's got the Aegis. Bulldog moving back in off the back of this buyback, looking for Puppey, but Puppey, he's got the Blade Mail. Doesn't matter, Bulldog will continue through, find the kill. But Secret, they found themselves to mid, melee Rex, top range Rex go down as well. Now what is the plan here for Alliance? Invoker, RTZ very much in a huge power of strength, a very good position this game. And they punish Champy. He's been left behind. A little bit scrappy now for Secret, as they do lose off the carry, but space created. This is what you're talking about, having these two cores that just create space for themselves, and I'm sure that was the plan there from Envy. Now, let's see what Secret want to do now. They're in the jungle, moving around towards the mid. They could get a good wraparound as well if Alliance come out straight away. Universe looking in onto EGM, he's got the force, gets himself out, the Sunstrike, it's going to be on point. Another one for Secret. S4 jumping in, but immediately the reaction's there. The combo coming through from RTZ. S4 to get Loader finger onto Loader. He's gone. S4 drops as well, and they're trying to turn off the egg. They won't find it, but it doesn't matter. Ake's got to run himself. And at this point, really, you're just looking at RTZ 11-1-7. I think he's certainly made up for the performance in game 1 here. He's very, very much comfortable in his element. And there is nothing that Alliance can do to stop this fire, apart from Bulldog.
Again with
not
that counter
even that.
initiation.
Indeed, this Lion so strong against the lead-in that Alliance continuously want to look for. Bulldog will be able to time walk himself away. There's a buyback from Ake, buyback from S4. S4 no lasso for 30 seconds, and Secret, they're just giving all the space they want to pummel into the tier 3. Now opening onto the racks. EGM, he's back on. Then we pop to BKB and RTG coming back in, styling and pushing them back. And this is, I mean, Alliance really are holding on their best. But the 2 full sets of racks down, the bottom racks now exposed, and Secret are still very much ready to jump back into the fight. It's a 25,000 net worth lead at 29 minutes in. Looking for Invoker. RTZ just ready to come back in. Looking to go straight forward. Loader gets the crush on the Puppey, but Universe again with the cog. Onto Bulldog, onto EGM. They're trapped up in the middle of this one. EGM, he's going to fall. RTZ jumping in, focusing on S4. A couple more touches will bring down the bat. And that is a dieback from S4. Bulldog looking for the bashes, but he's going to need a fair few more. GG is called. Game 2, just an absolute showing of the skill that you would expect from Secret's lineup. And if they're able to keep this up in game 3, it's going to be a tough one for Alliance. But at the same time, if they whip up the same way in game 1, Alliance still have, you know, every opportunity to take this series. But good to see at least Secret were able to bring themselves back after mid lane a little bit, whilst having S4 in position on the side.
Any lineup that just features a single core, the Void and the Starter obviously not really being one positions that you necessarily want at some point, especially with this Hood build that Bulldog decided to go for.
In position on the side.
Any lineup that just features a single core, the Void and the Starter obviously not really being one positions that you necessarily want at some point, especially with this Hood spikes. Same with this Drow Ranger even. And the 2 supports from Secret just have a little bit more impact when it comes to team fights.
Look at S4 on the side here. Still hanging around. They'll spot him out. The question is, do they want to try and jump in onto the bat? So they don't want to here with a hook shot. Holding it off, but now they will. I mean, yeah, S4 is miles away from his team, and he's gone. S4 teased them a little bit too long, and Secret, they'll jump on him.